Hello everybody, this is version V Studio. I'm creating Vverse, an universe of a lot kind of content as concept artworks, manga, time-lapse, behind-story videos and request your own customized concept. Support me on Patreon or Fiverr, link in description below. Welcome to my sharing about how version V Studio design a sci-fi energy rail gun. Now, let's dive into the detail of the design. As mentioned, we're designing an energy rail gun. We can start with the barrel, rail gun. Its name say anything about this type of weapon. The rail is the one of the most important parts to execute this weapon. The rail gun have many function as, accelerate the speed of the bullet or energy beam, stack the energy to increase damage compared to non-real design. There are many types of rail gun. We can classify them by the quantity of rail, duo rail, triple rail, quad rail. Now, we can start to design the first rail of the barrel, which I will decide it as a triple rails and they will form into a triangle shape. The very first step is we have to define the most important thing, what is the basic shape of the rail. In this case, the basic shape of the rail is a long rectangle shape. After having the basic shape, draw it down and then we will trim some edge to make the design smoother. On the flat surface, extrude a hole with rectangle shape to create a detail that will contain the sensor system of this rail. Now, we will slice and divide the initial rectangle 3D shape to create smaller details. The type will contain electronic devices and sensor system, after then will be small rail bars for shooting acceleration. The rail bars are quite weak components, so we will not place it at the beginning or the ending of the rail. They should be protected by two solid blocks at two tips. Rail bars will have empty design to make room for energy synthesis. All of these components will be placed on the base. On the surface of this base, there will be some screw and joint connection to assemble armor in the future. Now we got enough basic material to start to design the rail. Drawing a straight line is really difficult. Normally, the two tips of the line will be unstraight. To draw the straight line, first of all, you have to control the pressure applied on the pen display screen. If you press too hard, the light won't be straight because the rubbing is a lot. Then, you have to hold the pen really stably to make the line look stiff, and fun ally, you have to navigate correctly where you want the line arrive. For a component that have a lot of frequency object like rail bars, your attention should pay into the alignment between these small details to make sure the proportion, the function and the outlook. We should also know that the rail bar shouldn't be designed too complex. This points will help the design cleaner, easy to manufacture in real life. Add the very important element, easy to maintain and upgrade. On the flat surface, extruding some hole will have two benefits. First, it can increase the detail level of surface. Second, it will reduce the weight of the whole structure. We can use some line panels to increase the detail level also. By trimming at the edge of the object, you can create a more detailed and smoother design. Applying the previous method, we can continue to draw the rest of the design of the rail. Between different components, there will be some small detail to connect them together. After drawing the main shape or form of the component, we can add some line panels to increase the complexity of the surface. Overall, the rail design need to be solid and we choose minimal design. The most important thing is the design need to be straight for aiming when shooting. Every time when the shoot pass a rail bar, it will be accelerated and increased firepower. So above is some basic things that we need to design a rail gun. It's just the first approach. We will continue to dive in more in the next episode. Thanks for watching this episode.